give you a quick report on some of the things happening through the ISA in the country of Ghana. Ghana is in West Africa, and like we do in so many countries, we partner with organizations and we really enhance their work. We go to a church, enhance what they're doing, or with an organization. Our strongest partner all over Africa is the Awana organization. They are a children's ministry, and they really are big and strong into elementary age children. Where we come in is they want to branch out more into the high school age children. And so we're working with them using sports in order to attract young people. And then they have a whole Bible curriculum and discipleship model that absolutely works. So Awana is our strongest partner in Ghana. And so just this year alone, through Awana, 185 Awana clubs have started, and then those are mostly geared to elementary. And then on top of that, 58 high school clubs using sports has started. So what happens at these clubs? Because I can throw out numbers and I can say we're doing this and we're doing that. Well, what happens at these clubs? Well, here's a typical one. Now we're using strongly soccer, volleyball, basketball, and have even begun using baseball in Ghana. So at one of these clubs, let's take a soccer club I was at. There's about 40 to 50 kids who are registered. Their names are down. We know their numbers, their parents, where they live, and all that stuff, just like you would for any sport that would be in America. And so 40 or 50 kids, 3 to 4 days a week, come to play soccer. And now each of these soccer teams has 2 coaches and a chaplain. And they come together, and the very first thing they do is they spend at least a half hour in some sort of a Bible study. They're using different curriculums. I don't have them in front of me, but there's 3 different books that these clubs are using, and it kind of depends on which ones are available. So some of them are teaching stories of the Bible and going through and teaching them every week. They're getting a new story of the Bible, and then they go over that every time they get together. Another one we use is a Bible and a curriculum within it that is going over basic foundations of Christianity. And so they get with that every week. They go through the study, and then if they meet 3 times that week, they stay on the same topic, and they keep reinforcing it every time they get together. So they spend 3 days, 4 days coming together, have a Bible study with the chaplain, and then they go play soccer. I believe there's right now 19 programs happening with the soccer clubs, football clubs for the rest of the world calls it football. And so that's what happens at these clubs. So these clubs going on are discipleship models. They're Bible-based models. But then the other thing we're doing is they're playing the sport, be it volleyball or basketball, and they're excelling at it. So we're not just doing a discipleship program. We're not just doing a sport. We're doing both. And we're actually seeing some great things happening with young people learning the scriptures and growing in their walk with Jesus. We're also seeing some really great things happening in sports. Within the nation of Ghana, we have gotten involved with the high-end basketball programs. And so we're with what would be thought of as their highest league. And so we're at their events, and we're providing chaplains at their events. So we're even going after the high level, and then we're really encouraging the high levels to, if they don't already have youth programs, to start youth programs, and then each one of those comes with a discipleship model that we produce. So that's really what's happening in Ghana. We have a guy on the ground. We actually have 2, but one of them is fully engaged in the ISA. That's what he does. He's a full-time minister in Ghana. His name is Julian. He's fantastic, and he is working to lead this and grow it. Organizations start and stop with leadership, and if you have good leadership, good things happen. And Julian is a fantastic leader, so we're very grateful for him and for the support that comes in. There's a family from America that literally every month sends money, and we send it over to him, and the full-time worker is going on. And not a joke, there are multiple thousands of young people involved in Bible curriculum because somebody is sending money over to support a worker over there who's out there doing the thing. So that's kind of in a nutshell what we're doing. It was tremendous what we saw happening, because we kept meeting with the kind of these organizations who all wanted the program in there. So we're not only getting into clubs, we're getting into schools. The government-run schools completely want us to come in. We have 45 schools in the capital city, Accra, just in the Accra area, that fully want us in. These are 3,000 to 5,000 students per school that want us to come in and provide Bibles and curriculum for them. Why? Because we're bringing volleyball to them, and they want the volleyball programs that we're offering. Huge opportunities. Baseball, some of you love baseball. We're actually helping to introduce baseball to Ghana, and so it's an upstart game. And so we're working with the National Baseball Federation of Ghana, and we're helping them to go after 5 elementary schools and start the baseball program with that. So what they need are also baseball coaches to come coach their coaches. If you're a baseball coach and you say, yeah, I'd really like to not only promote the gospel, I'd like to promote the game around the world. You have an opportunity to go into a country and coach coaches on how to coach the game and grow a sport in a country. So that's kind of a cool thing. So amazing things are happening in Ghana because of the system that we've joined and have started over there. It's easy to reproduce, and it's very effectively growing. And so we currently have about 9,000 students involved in our clubs and in our curriculum, and we're only limited by the number of Bibles we have or discipleship material we have. And so we ran out, and so we have a few thousand more Bibles coming, hopefully the beginning of November, and then we will just keep adding people as soon as we get them in. We've partnered strongly with the International Bible Society in Ghana. They're providing us with the Bibles, and we've partnered strongly with Awana, who is helping us to do the discipleship, and we're the link that's bringing all the young people to a location for it all to happen. So you're a big part of it, and really want to thank you and appreciate you, and just let you know that God is indeed on the move. The harvest is super ripe, and while the doors are open and while the harvest is there, we're doing everything we can to get out and reap it. So God bless.